Hey, welcome back to Rits Capital. Today we are joined by Wealth Manager Ronak Mishra, who will answer your top questions about the upcoming budget 2025. Hi Ronak.
Hi Puneet, thank you for having me. I'm very excited to have a chit chat.
So the first question we have is, what are your initial expectations from Union Budget 2025 and how do you see it shaping India's economic priorities?
So as Union Budget 2025 is around the corner, people have a lot of expectation from the government. Firstly, the bigger one is a tax relief. So a lot of people are expecting decrease in income tax for taxpayers. And apart from this, there are few people who are also expecting a decrease in tax for crypto investments and senior citizens, etc. The government is expected to prioritize its spending and capital allocation towards infrastructure development like roads, renewable energy and logistic parks, etc. to boost economy. Additionally, government is expected to focus on Make in India to strengthen the manufacturing in India. This will definitely help in attracting more foreign investors. So they are also expected to focus upon export related terms and efficiently manage their trade processes. Furthermore, the government is expected to focus upon healthcare and education and specifically on skill development, because skill development is an area wherein government definitely should have to focus upon towards upskilling the middle class and the young population of this country, because we are the youngest population in the whole world, and upskilling our young population is the focus which I guess government is expected to bring in this budget.
Question number 2. How can the Union Budget support India's burgeoning startup ecosystem? Are there specific policies or incentives you hope to see?
Yeah, definitely. So the Union Budget can boost startup ecosystem via introducing some tax relief and tax incentives for the startups, creating an dedicated fund for the startup and introducing more schemes like Startup India, uplifting the incubations wherein they play a very vital role in creating this ecosystem around the third, three-tier, second-tier cities of the country. And apart from this, giving some GST benefits, etc. will definitely boost startup ecosystem.
Question number 3. How does the Union Budget typically influence investor sentiment in the Indian stock market? What trends should retail investors look for this year?
So this question is definitely very connected to my heart, as I am also an investor in Indian equity markets. So the government tax policies, fiscal deficit and government spendings will definitely impact the dynamics of markets. For instance, changes in tax rate, as we have recently seen a tax rate hike into security transaction tax, which have definitely impacted the volumes in equity markets and definitely impacted the investor sentiments. And all of these parameters are definitely aligned with the overall volatility of stock markets.
Question number 4. Do you expect the Union Budget to introduce initiatives for sustainable development and renewable energy? What could this mean for green energy stocks?
So these measures will definitely include the rooftop solarization, expanding the ecosystem of electric vehicle in our country via installing more charging stations, wind power and green hydrogen mission. And as we have recently seen an IPO listing of NTPC Green Energy, and this is one of the PSU company I am personally thinking to invest in. And this is one of the company which definitely will have a greater impact and positive impact in terms of future growth.
Question number 5. So finally, what advice would you give to investors preparing for the Union Budget? Are there any specific sectors or strategies they should focus on?
Okay. So there is only 3 advice I want to give to all of these investors, whether they belong to retail categories, HNI or institution. So one is stay informed, second is diversify, and third is long-term perspective. So what staying informed means is keep track on all of the major incidences and economic development happening in the country. One is, of course, this Union Budget. Apart from this, all of the major announcements which are specific to any particular sector or government spendings or any particular turnaround happening, etc. Second is diversify. So we all know that we should not keep our all eggs in one particular basket, but we have to diversify. So diversify in multiple asset classes. Don't only invest in equities, but put your, let's say 20%, 25% as per your risk appetite, your investment into safer assets like commodities, etc. Don't come into FOMO. Don't step into assets like cryptos just for the sake of creating exponential wealth. You have to understand the risk which comes with these assets as well. And third and foremost is long term. As we all know that compounding is the eighth wonder of this world. Believe in compounding, stay invested for long term, and you will definitely create a greater wealth in a long term, because this India is growing rapidly.
So thank you very much, Ronak. We will catch you in the next video. That's it for today, folks. See you in the next.